Hello Taurus, Elsie here to do a monthly read. We are looking at August, my friends, and welcome to Leo season. For all of those of you who have a Leo placement, we have this deck. We're looking at the Oracle deck, and we're just going to throw 3 cards beginning, middle, end of the month, and then we're going to throw some tarot on top of it. See what's coming up for the Taurus Collective, my bull gang. If you have a placement of Taurus in your sun, your moon, rising, Venus or Jupiter sign, there could be something for you here. Please keep in mind it's a general reading. Don't give your power over to a tarot reader. Let's find out what's going on for some of you in the month of August. All right, there we go. Be fearless and bold, my friend. It looks like you're taking control of something, I would say. We've got this little badger. They're cute, aren't they? They're adorable, but they will rip your face off, right? The badger. The badger is a badass, pretty much. And this be fearless and bold also comes with a number 4. It does feel like August is going to be your month. It feels like it's the comeback month, the bounce back month, or the month where you take back your power and stand in it. Tell me more about Taurus. We've got the koala spirit. Spirit has a plan. I think that this is the plan, to be honest, because we got card 35 and that's an 8. It's all about the self. Somebody here is coming into their spiritual self. They're tapping in. The universe is saying, look, you're the one that's always been in charge, Taurus. It's time for you to realize that. And we have magic works through you. Oh, I love this combination. This is lovely. Look, scarab beetles are terrible. They bite, they're awful, but they're like good luck. They're considered to be good luck. I saw on video one time a couple that were getting married in the Philippines, and they all got attacked by scarab beetles. And although it was terrible for the bride for sure, because they were all under her dress, it was considered to be a stroke of luck. So I'm going to say it feels like, and card 52 is here, which is a 7. For me, that's heaven. So I feel like the self, you are going to experience something here that you would consider to call, I say, quote, good luck, because I do it in air quotes because, look, I don't think that the universe is lucky. I think it's organized. I think things are intentional. But I really do believe that this is going to be a month where you stand up for yourself. Watch and wait. I don't know if that's a threat or a promise, honestly. I don't know. Watch and wait. Seahorses are mysterious, right? Because it's the males that give birth. Oh, we've got an 8 here as well. Ooh, abundance. We got a couple of 8s. So watch and wait. Yeah, that's it. You just got to watch and wait, my friend. And if nothing else, most of you have patience, right? So watch and wait. Let's find out what's going on in the tarot. Hey, I just want to say thank you so much for all the ways that you love me. Thumbs up. Thanks for your hypes. All of that. It all makes a difference in how this channel is growing. I appreciate you. Let's find out what's going on for Taurus in August. My bull gang, what's coming up in August? We do have the Magician. Somebody has realized the ball's in their court. Taurus, I think it's you. You've realized, look, I've always been in control of all of this. And now, like, you know, the Magician is card number 1, right? The Fool being the first card. You step into your role or whatever it is, the new job, the new relationship, even you step onto earth, and when you become conscious, you realize that you've been given tools. Not everybody realizes they have the tools, friend. Not everybody takes the time to learn how to use the tools. I feel like part of you standing in your power or taking your power back, being fearless and bold, is learning that you are the magic. You don't just have magic, you are the magic, and you're the one creating your reality. Spirit has a plan, and it's a plan of karma. I mean, I can't even write a book this good. Taurus, Spirit has a plan. I feel like your third eye is open coming into the middle of August, and it's not to say it's not already, but I feel like it's going to be tugged open just a little bit more. It feels like something's being made right, Taurus, and it feels like it is something that I feel has been outstanding for a while, like an outstanding debt, or somebody who you've fallen out with, or somebody you haven't seen in a while, or something like that. It feels like something is being paid back, made even. Something is being restored. This is restorative energy because it's karma. It feels like Spirit has a plan to wipe the karma clean. That's what it feels like. This feels like the debt is paid, I want to say. For those of you maybe paying off something. It feels like the debt is paid. Tell me about magic works through you. Isn't that interesting, right? Magic works through you. And the first card I pull is the Magician. We have the Queen of Cups in the reverse. I think that you will realize that magic works through you. But I feel like you also need to guard that energy, because I feel like when the Queen shows up on her own like this in the reverse, it feels like you are at risk of being emotionally depleted. Taurus, you're an overgiver of everything, not only material wealth, not only time, effort, energy, and money, but also of your emotions, of your psychic energy, your empathic energy. It feels like here somebody is at risk of becoming depleted emotionally. If you continue to help people, it says here magic works through you. You are the magician, but you can exhaust the tools. You can exhaust yourself emotionally. So be careful. I would say be very intentional about where you offer this emotional energy, because everybody will just show up with a straw and start sucking on that straw. Take whatever energy you'll give. We've got the Sun and the Magician. Okay. We've got the Six of Swords. I like it. There's no more chaos or confusion here. It feels like you're now realizing that you are the creator. You literally are the creator. I keep telling people God is not outside of you. It's something that people have told you is outside of you. You are literally the creator. You're creator of your own reality. You're the creator of your own life. The decisions you make, they all form where you are right now. And good or bad, whether you consider them to be good or bad, the universe just sees them as decisions. The Six of Swords here tells me that the sun is out. You're going to realize that it is time to move forward, that you're the one who's standing in your power. You're going to be fearless and bold. It feels like when the sun is out fully here in Leo season, right? The sun is here. It feels like it's time to move forward to a calmer place, because you've realized that you're the one that is in control of who you give your time, effort, energy, money to. You are in control of all of that. So if you determine that somebody is not giving you what you're giving to them, then feel free just not to go back there. Look, it's not always that way. There are some people who do need our help, and that's when we're going to give it. But we need to be very intentional about who we're giving that to. Because if we deplete ourselves giving it to someone who already has a bag full, then we don't ever have anything left to give somebody who really needs it, right? Got the 3 pentacles on one side and 2 on the other. Only 1 pentacle left, and you've got to be really careful about who you give that energy to, and making sure there's some left over for you. Tell me about justice. Middle of the month. Tell me about justice for Taurus in August 2026. We have the Six of Cups in the reverse. We have the Devil. And we have the Wheel of Fortune. Taurus, I feel like you're just going to let it go. It feels like whatever you've been stuck to the past, whatever you feel has held you back, I feel like it's time to let it go. I feel like for some of you, the hardest thing to do is step forward into the future, because nostalgia's in the reverse. It feels like the Six of Cups is in the reverse. There's something that is nostalgic for you, and you don't want to move forward without it. Look, it was that way for a very long time when my brother passed. I didn't feel like I could step forward into this life without him by my side. And so I feel like there's something here, whether this is family, this is the best time of your life. It feels like somebody's living in the past in their head, and because of it, they can't move forward. You can't move forward. But look, the Wheel of Fortune's here. It feels like with the Devil here that somebody's got an attachment from the past. And this could be someone who's on the earth right now, right? Like maybe you're attached to someone from the past. And as long as you're looking back there, you're not looking forward, which means you're constantly moving backwards into the place where you've already learned the lessons, or maybe you need that lesson again in order to be able to move forward. But when the Wheel of Fortune is here, everything changes. So I feel like Spirit has a plan, Taurus, for you. And that is to get you out of your head, out of the nostalgia, to get you unstuck, and to clear your karma. But it can't just be that the universe pushes you. You have to be in agreement with it, right? The Wheel of Fortune is here. Look, you can fight the Wheel of Fortune if you want, but you're not going to win. Eventually, you're going to have to move forward. And the whole time that you are fighting destiny is the most frustrating time in your life. You're going to be angry. You're going to be pissed off that you didn't get what you wanted when you wanted to get it. You're going to be mad at everybody around you. And that's the frustration of the Devil and the Wheel of Fortune. It's because you're attached to something in the past that you don't want to let go of, and things are changing and moving, and destiny is here and says, look, the Wheel of Fortune is here. Fortunate things are in your future. It's time to go forward. And when you decide not to, that's when the Tower shows up, right? So we have, Spirit has a plan. I think we just laid out what the plan is. Let's find out about the Queen of Cups. We've got the King of Pentacles. We've got the Death card. And we have the Seven of Swords. Taurus, I feel like August, there's no more struggles for money. I feel like if you need it, you'll get it. I'm not telling you a bag of money is going to be dropped on your head. I'm not telling you you're going to win the lottery. You might get the raise or the promotion, or you might find the right job for you, because the King of Pentacles is here with Death. That's transformation. Transformation of your finances, transformation of your 3D world, material wealth, your time, your energy, your effort, your health, possibly. It feels like there is something that's been lying beneath, I'll say, something that has been concealed from you until it was ready to show itself, kind of like this scarab beetle. It feels like it's good luck, or it feels like it's going to be okay. It's going to be good, but I feel like you're holding yourself back from all of this. For some of you, not all of you, okay? For some of you, it feels like somebody here is holding themselves back from it. If you are the one living in your head, not being able to let go of an old relationship, an old friendship, or the heyday, whatever it is, you're the one holding yourself back. So I feel like with the King of Pentacles here, that something is about to go really good in your 3D world, because transformation is here. You are going to have to give up something, and I think that what you're going to have to give up is the Seven of Swords. Not believing that it will happen. I feel like there's things that are concealed that you've yet to see. I feel like this is going to be a really emotional time for you as well, if it hasn't already been. And it feels like it's going to be a really emotional time, because I feel as though there are going to be secrets that are coming to the surface, things that you're going to see for what they really are. And I feel like you're going to go anyway. I feel like something here is changing. We've got change, and we've got growth. Look, being very practical about where you put your time, your effort, your energy, your money. It seems like this is a time of practicality. Let's put down these 3 cards here and find out what else we're talking about going into the extended. Watch and wait. It's really important. I feel that we talk about that again. Watch and wait. The Sandpiper spirit, be playful. I feel like a big weight is being lifted off your shoulder, but only if you'll allow the Wheel of Fortune to do its job, to break everything down, to change everything, to expand everything. Things are not going to look the same at the end of August that they did at the end of July. But I feel like you can fight as much as you want. It will happen eventually. You'll start to get exhausted with trying to fight it. But change is here. And I know you don't like change. I mean, some of you do, depending on it's not always the same for every Taurus, right? I'm a Taurus who loves change because I'm a Sag rising. Give me change, give me adventure, I'm good. But some people are just not a fan of change. It might be your astrology, it might just be who you are. Let's find out what else is going on in the extended. We've got the 5 of Swords. We've got the Queen of Wands. And we've got the Hermit. You know what this is feeling like? Breaking out of expectation. Taurus, I feel like people are not going to know what to expect from you, because you're usually King of Pentacles. Hard to move forward. I'm kind of stuck in my ways. Never going to change my mind. I feel like the Death card showing up tells me that that's all transforming. I feel like you're going to start looking at things from another point of view. It feels like you're done being stuck to old idealism, old ideas. The 5 of Swords is here. I think that for some of you, you've stayed stuck to the past or stuck in nostalgia because people expected of you, and you still might be in a people-pleasing phase of your life. But the 5 of Swords tells me that there comes a point where we have fundamental differences. When I realize I must move forward, the Queen is pointing to the future, also pointing toward the Hermit. I think you're going to take a really good, hard look at what's going on here. I think you will find your light or open the third eye. And I feel that you are going to probably leave this life of expectation. Whatever somebody expects of you. It could be maybe you're leaving a friendship behind. Because somebody here, all they do is argue. You bring up a point, they always find the opposite point of view to argue with you. I think it's time for you to do some things on an independent path for a little bit, so you can get to know the self. The Hermit is about that, right? Finding your light, finding your way in the dark with just the very little light that you have to heal the self. So I feel like you are going to get to know yourself in an intricate, intimate way, is what it feels like. Bottom of the deck, we have the Ten of Wands. Look, somebody is unloading the past. Somebody is like, I'm out. I got to drop it. It's been too heavy. I don't want to carry this anymore. I need my victory. So you're coming out into the sunlight after a really hard time of fulfilling expectations. And I feel like that is no longer going to be part of your vocabulary, because when justice shows up in the middle of the month, it's going to restore everything back to its natural way. And then it's time for you to move forward, because look, the King of Pentacles and the Death card is like crazy off the hook. Something good is coming in your 3D, but if you continue to look back, you're not going to be able to see it. Taurus, if you want to come into the extended, please look into the pinned comment that is at the bottom of this video. It's the first pinned comment above all of the comments. If you're interested in seeing me pull the rest of this apart in the extended, then please click on that link to the membership area. All of the extendeds are there, all of the ones I've done in a very long time, probably over the last 6 or 8 months. And if you are interested in a private read, please know I am caught up. I am taking private reads. The sale for the pre-recorded readings is over, but private reads are still available, and what is on sale is the live readings. So if you're interested in that, please look at my schedule, see when you can book. You will always have a discount when you connect with me live. I'm going to go for now, but I'll be back, because I am always back, Taurus. Thanks so much for being here and watching. I appreciate you all the ways that you love me. Thank you. Bye-bye.